Hi guys, this is DCRS here, and I'm doing another video for today. Well, a video for today actually. This time I'm going to be starting off. Well, what shall I call this type of video? I guess I could call it guess I could call it the budget power cards of a booster set. So yeah, free cards that are really strong in Legacy of Valiant that can pretty much do pretty well in budget-based cards, which are also known as common cards. Now, these common cards can be found pretty easily, sort of, but they are common, so they aren't that expensive. Also, they're budget, I guess you could say, because of the cost. And this video will be about a couple of budget cards that are really good, and that can be used in almost any deck, I guess you could say, or be used in any deck. These cards I will be introducing will be cards that you can find in a later set, Legacy of Valiant, so you can get it in any set. Oh, you can get anywhere pretty much because it's the latest booster. And yeah, I'll start off with this. The first card will be Standoff. Standoff is really interesting because its effect says target one face-up attack position monster, effect monster on each side of the field. If both monsters are still face-up on the field, negate their effects. Then, if both their effects were negated by this effect, as long as those monsters are in face-up attack position, they cannot be destroyed by battle, are unaffected by other card effects. Also, they can attack or change their battle position. This card's pretty good when you're, if you want to pretty much have a monster staying on the field for the rest of the title, I guess you could say. So Standoff is one of those cards that is pretty well, in a way, broken, yet not broken. The monsters can attack but are unaffected by card effects. Also, they're stuck in attack position, so I guess you could say they're stuck there forever. So yeah, I don't see this card being played in any deck. So yeah, it's a short print, so it's very hard to find. But this card is pretty good. The only way that this card can be stopped, well, the monsters that are unaffected by card effects, pretty much is you either overlay with them or XYZ with them, or tribute them off. But they cannot be affected by card effects or anything like that. So yeah, it's a really good card, Standoff. The only weakness about it is if you overlay or XYZ or synchro with the monster or tribute it, pretty much in a summon way, this card's effect will fade out. So yeah, it pretty much makes the monsters indestructible until they are one of them is off the field. So if one of them is off the field, its pretty much effect wears off. Okay, so that's Standoff. Really good card, a budget-based card, and it's very good. The next card would be, what could be stronger or more broken than that? Well, here's the next card. Oath of Companionship. Now, this card's a rare, so it's not that easier to find. Well, not that easy to find, or compared to commons. But since that other one was a short print, it was a bit harder to find. So this one's not as hard, but it's a rare. And also, I think it's a short print-ish in a way. It's hard to find this card, but it can be pulled pretty easily in a booster pack. So let's begin. Its effects are if you control no monsters that were special summoned from your extra deck, target one face-up monster your opponent controls that was special summoned from the extra deck. Take control of it until the end phase. You cannot special summon during the turn you activate this card. Now, this card, the first thing comes to mind. It's you can use it to pretty much attack your opponent. And also there is no requirements for basically. Oh wait, well there is a requirement for if you have no monsters that will special summon from the extra deck. But if you have no monsters that are summoned from the extra deck, you can actually take control of your opponent's monster that was summoned from the extra deck. So synchros, XYZs, you can take control of them pretty easily. But you cannot special summon the turn you activate this effect. But it does not say that you can attack with the monster. So that's pretty good. So you basically you target the extra deck monster, and you can do whatever you want with it. You just can't special summon the turn you activate this effect. So you can attack with it, use it as for a tribute summon as well if you play Monarchs or any tribute based deck, or any any deck that pretty much doesn't require special summoning. So yeah, this card is an excellent card for pretty much revenge on your opponent for summoning an XYZ monster or a synchro monster. So yeah, this card is pretty it's pretty good, and you can pretty much OTK with that monster, I suppose. But it has a targeting part effect. So if your opponent's monster cannot be targeted, well, this card's useless. But either way, this card is, in a way, it's pretty good. So yeah, if it's the only monster your opponent controls that's an XYZ or Synchro monster, take control of it, and you can pretty much attack your opponent's life points for games if their life points are low enough. So yeah, Oath of Companionship, a very good card for Legacy of Valiant. So you can give this card, it's really, really good. You won't regret it. Well, unless you don't make a card, unless you don't make a deck without it, then you don't have to. Anyway, what can be more broken than this in the last card? And I will be introducing for Legacy of Valiant that's very, very broken. And it's also a budget card as well, so the next card is Release, Reverse, Burst. Baby dragon in the picture. It's pretty good. Now this card, it's very, very easy to find this card. All that requires is for you to have a Utopia on the monster on the field. Now, this card is a trap card, which is pretty good if you're going first and you summon Utopia. Similar to Mask Change, Acid, blows up back row. This card does something similarly, but it's a cost. So, what this card does is, you tribute Utopia, and then you destroy all set spells and traps your opponent controls. Yes, it's that strong. But you won't have Utopia on the field. But who cares about Utopia? All your opponent's back row is pretty much dead. Pretty much if you destroyed. If you're playing this, if you have this first turn and you have the right requirements to summon Utopia, and then set this card, and during your opponent's end phase, or the turn they set their entire hand or set cards, pretty much that are traps or quick plays, you activate this card, tribute Utopia, and pretty much destroy all the spell and traps. They cannot activate them during the turn they are set, the face downs they just set. So yeah, this card is really, really good during your opponent's end phase setting. So yeah, very, very broken, budget based. I'm surprised it hasn't gone up in price, but well, considering it's a common, it's really, really good card for Utopia, or a Utopia card. So yeah, Release, Reverse, Burst. Now this card is absolutely one of my favorite budget cards of all time when I read it, and it's pretty much a Mask Change for Utopia. Pretty much, or not Mask Change, pretty much an Acid for Utopia, but for destroying all their back row. So yeah, those are my three choices for Legacy Valiant: Release, Reverse, Burst. Over for Companionship, and Standoff. These 3 cards are very, very good cards for Legacy Valiant short print, or in this case, easy to find cards, budget-based cards, and yeah, just remember, if you find these cards, keep them, or make a deck out of with them. They are very, very good cards, and I can guarantee that. So yeah, I might use this card Release Reverse Burst in the Utopia deck. I might use, since it's unlimited. So yeah, maybe I'll do that in the future. So yeah, this is my first episode of budget power cards of the booster set. So yeah, I might make more from previous sets. There are some cards I've thought about using for a video like this, for budget based. So yeah, this is episode 1. So yeah, this is DCRS here, and I hope you enjoyed the video of budget power cards of the booster set, and I'll see you guys next time.